The park bench was worn smooth, a testament to countless sunrises and whispered secrets. Sunlight sipped through leaves, painting dancing patterns on the weathered wood. A gentle breeze carried the scent of freshly cut grass, a reminder of life renewing itself. It was a place for quiet contemplation, a sanctuary for the soul. A man sat alone, his shoulders slumped, a picture of weariness. His name was Michael, and the weight of his world seemed to press down on him. He came to this park seeking solace, a moment of respite from the turmoil within. Little did he know, he was about to find something far more profound. As Michael lost himself in thought, a figure approached. It was a woman, her face etched with a quiet strength that belied a hint of sadness in her eyes. Her name was Anne, and she too carried burdens that threatened to overwhelm her. Drawn by an invisible thread of shared humanity, Anne chose the bench beside Michael. Neither spoke at first, content to share the silence and the gentle symphony of nature. But in the quiet space between them, a connection began to form, a silent acknowledgement of their shared human experience. We all wear masks, don't we? Invisible shields we construct to protect ourselves from the judgments of others and the fear of being seen as weak or inadequate. Michael's mask was one of stoicism, a carefully crafted facade of strength that hid the vulnerability he desperately tried to conceal. Anne, on the other hand, wore a mask of composure, a carefully cultivated air of serenity that belied the storm raging within. They were strangers, yet their masks held a strange familiarity, a reflection of the universal human desire to protect our fragile hearts. A crack in the armor. As the sun began its slow descent, casting long shadows across the park, a shift occurred. It started with a sigh, a simple release of pent-up emotion that escaped Michael's lips. Anne, her gaze drawn to his, saw a flicker of vulnerability in his eyes, a momentary glimpse behind the mask. In that instant, something within her stirred, a recognition of shared pain. And in a voice barely a whisper, she spoke, sharing a sliver of her own story, a confession of her own struggles. There was a crack in the armor, a moment of unguarded honesty that shattered the illusion of perfection. The weight lifted. Michael, taken aback by Anne's unexpected candor, felt a weight lift from his own shoulders. He realized he wasn't alone in his struggles, that his vulnerability didn't diminish him but rather connected him to another human being in a profound way. And so, he began to share his own story, hesitantly at first, then with a growing sense of freedom. He spoke of his fears, his doubts, the weight of expectations he carried, and as he spoke, he felt a sense of release, a lightness he hadn't realized he'd been missing. Strength in vulnerability. There, on that weathered park bench, bathed in the golden light of the setting sun, two strangers forged a connection deeper than either could have imagined. They discovered that true strength lay not in hiding our vulnerabilities, but in embracing them, in sharing them with another human being who could offer compassion and the needed understanding. For in that shared vulnerability with the right person, they found the courage to be their authentic selves, to shed the weight of their masks and stand tall in the fullness of their humanity. They realized that to be human is to be vulnerable, and that human-to-human vulnerability with the right, understanding person, far from being a weakness, is the wellspring of our greatest strength. Embracing our humanity. As darkness fell and the stars began to twinkle in the velvet sky, Michael and Anne rose from the bench, forever changed by their encounter. They walked away with lighter steps, their hearts brimming with gratitude for the gift of connection, the transformative power of vulnerability. The park bench remained, a silent witness to their transformation, a testament to the truth that resonates through the ages. True strength lies not in our ability to conceal our vulnerabilities but in our courage to embrace them, for it is in the depths of our shared humanity that we discover the strength to rise above our struggles and live lives filled with purpose, meaning, and authentic connection. And now comes Binti Blossom's poem, Man Enough, a strength born of humanity. Is there a man, a steadfast guide to heal a wounded heart inside, to cradle her soul, to soothe her pain, and whisper comfort again and again? A knight in tarnished armor with flaws to shield her spirit, truly understand her cause, a man who's faced his own despair, and learned compassion, deep and rare. A hero, brave yet scared, kind and real, to walk beside her, helping her heal, to share her burdens, lighten her load, and offer solace, a safe abode. A beacon of hope, He knows shadows and light, navigating struggles, making things right. A man who's seen the darkness deep, yet found the strength to rise and keep. A lover sweet, with a tender heart, to nurture her spirit and play his part, to let her softer side emerge and bloom, and face realities, dispelling all gloom. A man of strength who shares his own scars, to mend her spirit beneath the stars. A man who's loved and lost, yet found his way, to offer hope and light, come what may. Oh, where is this man, so hard to find, a beacon of hope, both strong and kind? A man who can truly say, I'm here, to banish her doubts, soothe all her fear. A man of substance, a true, loving friend, to guide her through life and together ascend. A man who's walked the road she treads, who understands the wounds she bleeds. Is there a loving man, man enough, albeit flawed just like her?